If you're a creator, you are sitting on an absolutely massive opportunity. So in this explainer, we're going to lay out the blueprint for how you can transform that passion project of yours into a professional, profitable business. Let's dive in.
First things first, let's just talk about the sheer scale of what's happening. By 2030, analysts are projecting that generative AI, all by itself, could pour nearly $16 trillion into the global economy. Now, this isn't just another trend. It's a massive economic shift that's creating entirely new opportunities, especially for solo creators like you. The potential here is just staggering.
But here's the reality check. We all have that dream, right? To make a living doing what we truly love. The hard truth, though, is that a tiny, tiny fraction, we're talking as low as 0.1%, actually pull it off. That huge gap between the dream and the reality is where most creators get stuck.
So that's the big question, isn't it? How do you actually cross that chasm? How do you go from just making content to actually building a real, sustainable business? Well, that is exactly what we are here to map out today. It all begins with a really crucial shift in your mindset. It's time to start thinking not just like a creator, but like a CEO.
Look, the first step isn't about finding some new social media hack or trying to chase the latest viral trend. Real sustainability, the kind that lasts, doesn't come from tactics. It comes from strategy. To build a real business, you need a blueprint, a solid framework for making smart decisions.
And the core tool we're going to use for this is the Business Model Canvas. It was developed by Alexander Osterwalder, and it's brilliant in its simplicity. It's a one-page document that lays out all the essential parts of your business. Think of it like your entire strategy visible at a single glance, forcing you to answer those tough questions right from the start.
What's great about the Canvas is that it boils down a whole complex business plan into 3 simple but absolutely crucial questions. Number 1, who are you serving? These are your customer segments. Number 2, what problem are you solving for them? This is your value proposition. And number 3, how will you get paid for solving it? These are your revenue streams. Answering these 3 questions is the foundation for your entire business.
All right. So once you've got that CEO mindset and you have your strategic blueprint in hand, it's time to build the engine that actually powers this whole thing, your revenue streams. This is where your strategy gets turned into actual, real income. And a really key concept here is that not all niches are created equal. You need what's called a monetizable niche. This isn't just a topic you're passionate about. It's that sweet spot where what the audience wants, what advertisers are willing to pay for, and your monetization options all perfectly line up. Let's be real. Some niches just pay better, a lot better. Just take a look at this breakdown. Finance and investing, tech tools, health and wellness, legal services, these consistently bring in higher ad dollars and affiliate commissions because they're solving expensive problems for an audience that has a serious intent to buy.
Within these high-paying niches, the top creators are all focused on building scalable income streams. Let's take a look at a real-world example, a creator named Modern Millie. Her business is built on 4 main pillars: online courses, platform monetization, affiliate marketing, and digital products. The key here is that these are assets she can build once and then sell over and over again. She's decoupling her time from her income.
I mean, just look at this. The power of online courses is insane. By packaging up her expertise into a course, she pulled in over $500,000 in just a single year. This is the ultimate form of leverage. You're scaling your unique knowledge to serve thousands of people without needing thousands of hours.
And then you've got platform monetization. For her, just the ad revenue from YouTube brought in over $100,000. Think about that. This is income that's being generated from content she already created, working for her 24/7 in the background.
Digital products were also a big piece of the puzzle. She made $40,000 from them. But here's the crazy part. Almost 40% of that total came from a single $1 product. It's a powerful lesson in how even small, high-value offers can add up to create a significant, scalable income stream.
Okay, so you've designed your business framework. You've got your revenue engine humming, but how do you scale all this without completely burning out? Well, the answer is your new secret weapon, an AI co-pilot.
There was this really fascinating meta-analysis that shows us AI's real role here. Check this out. On its own, AI's creative performance is fine, about the same as a human's. But when humans team up with AI, their creative output gets way, way better. So AI isn't a replacement for you, it's an amplifier.
But, and this is a big but, That same research found a major red flag. This creative boost, it comes with a hidden cost, a huge drop in the diversity of ideas. It makes sense, right? When everyone starts using the same tools, they risk all coming up with the same answers. So here's the real danger of misusing AI. It's not about getting caught. It's about becoming forgettable. If you rely on it too much, you just end up with this generic, soulless content that totally erodes your unique voice. And at a time when audience trust in AI is already falling, your authenticity becomes your most valuable asset.
And that brings us to our final, and honestly probably the most important piece of this whole puzzle. In a world that's getting flooded with AI content, your real competitive edge is your authenticity.
I love this quote because it just perfectly nails the mindset you need. Use AI to say what you want to say, not as a shortcut to saying anything at all. The goal isn't to let AI do the talking for you, but to use it as a tool, a powerful one, that helps you communicate your unique ideas and stories more effectively.
So here's a simple framework to help you do just that. 1. Always start with your own purpose and values. 2. Define your brand voice so the AI knows how you sound. 3. You have to humanize whatever the AI spits out with your personal stories. 4. Always review, revise, and edit. And finally, remember to use AI to amplify your message, not to replace you as the messenger.
So, as we wrap this all up, I want to be really clear about something. The path to building a sustainable creative business isn't about giving up your creator self to become some ruthless CEO. It is not an either-or choice.
True success, the kind that lasts, is all about integration. It's about pairing that passion, that heart of a creator, with the strategic mind of a CEO. And then, using the incredible tools of the future, like AI, to bring that entire vision to life at a massive scale.
So, I'm going to leave you with one final question. As you look at your own work, at your strategy, your revenue streams, and your tools, you have to ask yourself, are you building a hobby or are you building an empire?